Boa noite. We're going on a little trip. Guess where we're going in the car? To Salvador. I just left Salvador and now I'm going back to pick up the last of my stuff. And Eliomar is going because he has to take his father, Osmar, to the hospital tomorrow for, I forget, what kind, ele vai operar?
Vai fazer um exame.
Exame. He's going to examine at the hospital tomorrow in Salvador, and I'm picking up my stuff, and we're using his father's car. We're driving there. Eliomar is eating dinner.
Comendo feijão.
Feijão.
Com pimenta.
Pimenta, hot sauce, yuck. And lots of meat. And I'm a vegetarian, so I don't touch that stuff. And and the electricity went out, of course. We're in Brazil. Just as I got here, the lights went out. So we're eating dinner by candlelight. Very.
Energia faltou.
Yeah, I já falei. Welcome to Latin America. Hopefully it'll come back on soon, but it doesn't matter. We're leaving in a few minutes as soon as he finishes eating. So we'll see you on the road. On our way to Salvador. It's about a 4-hour drive from here. Stopping for gas. It's 8 o'clock at night, and it's a 4-hour trip, so we'll pull into the driveway of Eliomar's niece at about midnight. Have you? And this guy sitting next to me is Otavio. He is Eliomar's son. He's 13 years old. He's coming along. And the guy in the front seat, he got out now, but he's Osmar, Eliomar's father and Otavio's grandfather. So there's 4 of us in this car. We've been traveling a little over an hour now. Eliomar says it's 3 hours to Salvador, not 4 hours. But we're behind a truck right now, but there's no highway illumination on this 2-lane highway. It's a bit dangerous to be driving along these roads at night. Animals can jump out, like, you know, a jaguar. Wild animals like that. We are in Brazil, after all. Sometimes you see rather exotic animals along the side of the road who have been hit by cars, sadly. Hopefully that won't happen tonight. We're in Salvador now, and I am tired. As soon as we get to the house, I'm going straight to bed. I'll see y'all in the morning. Night night. Wow, look at the DK. All lit up for Christmas. It's a big, long, narrow, like a lake. Yeah, the city here. And I've never seen it lit up like this. Very nice. Good job, Salvador. Okay, see you in the morning. Elcinho, Camila, Osmar. We stopped at Camila's house, which is right across the street from where I used to live here in Salvador. And then from here, we're going to go just a few doors down to, and I'm going to spend the night at Elcinho's house, and everybody else is going to sleep here. There's lots of little dogs around here too. Bom dia. I had a good night's sleep in Salvador up at my brother-in-law's Elcinho's apartment, up in his little mini favela where he lives. Basically right across the street from where I used to live, with the apartment I left a week ago. Today, I'll be picking the last of my stuff that I have stored at my niece's apartment down the street, and I think we're going to go to the beach, and then we'll drive back to San Antonio in the afternoon. It's nice to be back for this short little visit. The drive here, surprisingly, only took 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I always say it's 4 hours, but it is normally. because normally I take public transportation, a ferry, a 50-mile ferry, 50-minute ferry boat across the Bay of All Saints, and then a large van across Itaparica Island and onto the mainland again, and that all takes 4 hours. But in the car it was very fast, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and that was partly because it was nighttime, so there was no traffic. You know, one advantage of losing all this weight because of taking Ozempic for my diabetes is that I'm not embarrassed to walk around without a shirt. Everybody walks around without a shirt here because it's hot, the hot tropical climate, and now I can do that, and with no shame. The forecast today is a high of 81, which is about 10 degrees cooler than it is back in San Antonio. I think it has to do with that we're right here by the ocean, and that moderates the temperatures, whereas San Antonio is inland. But I look forward to enjoying the day. There in the distance you can see that little slice of the ocean there. Be going there soon. Here is brother-in-law Elcinho. He's about to make me bom dia.
Bom dia.
He's going to make me some coffee.
Vou levar o cachorro pra cagar também.
He's going to take the dog out to go pee-pee. I'm at Camilla's house down the street having a little bit of breakfast, and I have 2 puppy dogs watching me. So we finished all of our chores this morning, and now we are relaxing on the beach in my old neighborhood, Farol de Baja, Salvador. Here's my brother-in-law Eliamar. Here's his son, Otavio. And here is me, here are my feet, so you know that it's really me. And there's the beautiful ocean in front of us. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm to hot day on the beach. You can hear the waves. No better way to spend the afternoon anywhere in the world. So we're, lost my train of thought there. Eliamar says we'll leave the beach about 4:30 this afternoon and go back to the Camilla's house and pick up the rest of my things, and then we'll head back to Santo Antonio de Azois. It'll be dark by the time we leave Salvador, so I won't be filming the beautiful countryside that we'll pass through. I'll get that on the next time I come into Salvador, but it's been a good 24-hour trip, and I think the next time I'll be here is at the end of December for Réveillon, which means New Year's. That's what they call New Year's Eve here. And it's very nice with fireworks and the whole shebang. So thanks for joining me. Beijo, ciao.